Hi, I'm Ron de Parmesan and you're watching Newscats. Meow, the situation in Lebanon is heating up faster than a tin of tuna in the Sahara. President Joe Biden has publicly called on Israel to stop its military attacks on UN peacekeepers, following a series of incidents where Israeli forces struck UN facilities, injuring several peacekeepers. During a White House press conference, Biden was asked if he was requesting Israel to cease fire on UN peacekeepers, to which he responded, "Absolutely, positively." This call comes after two alarming incidents at the United Nations Interim Force in Lebanon, UNIFIL headquarters in Nakura. On October 10th, an Israeli tank shell hit an observation tower, injuring two Indonesian peacekeepers. The very next day, two Sri Lankan peacekeepers were wounded when the headquarters was struck again by explosive fire. These attacks have been roundly condemned as serious violations of international humanitarian law. UNIFIL, established back in 1978 following Israel's invasion of Lebanon, has seen its mandate evolve over the years. Initially tasked with ensuring Israeli withdrawal and restoring peace, its role expanded significantly after the 2006 Lebanon war. Today, with about 10,000 personnel from 50 countries, UNIFIL is responsible for monitoring ceasefires, supporting Lebanese armed forces, and facilitating humanitarian access. But let's scratch beneath the surface, shall we? The recent escalation is part of a larger pattern of hostilities between Israel and Hezbollah. Since late September, Hezbollah has ramped up its military activities, launching over 3,000 rockets at Israel in just 3 weeks. One major attack saw 100 rockets raining down on Haifa. It's like a deadly game of ping pong, with each side volleying attacks back and forth. The international community isn't sitting on its paws. France, Italy and Spain have jointly condemned Israeli actions as unjustifiable, calling them a serious violation of Israel's obligations under international law. Italian Defense Minister Guido Crosetto even went as far as to say these actions could constitute a war crime. Meow, that's some strong catnip. But Israel isn't backing down. Defense Minister Yoav Gallant justified their actions, stating, "The state of Israel was attacked with hundreds of missiles." The IDF thwarted this attack in an impressive manner. He emphasized Israel's need to be prepared for every scenario, asserting they will use all means necessary to ensure the safety of Israeli communities. Meanwhile, the humanitarian situation in the region is dire. In Gaza, nearly 1.9 million Palestinians, that's 85% of the population, have been displaced. Aid delivery is a major challenge, with only 20 trucks able to deliver supplies on October 21st, compared to the 500 trucks that typically entered daily before the crisis. It's like trying to feed a pride of lions with a single can of sardines. And let's not forget about Lebanon itself. The country is grappling with a profound socio-economic crisis, marked by hyperinflation and political instability. The Lebanese pound has lost over 95% of its value since 2019, with inflation peaking at a staggering 270% in April 2023. Over 80% of the population now lives in multi-dimensional poverty. It's a perfect storm of economic and political failures that's left the country teetering on the edge. As this complex situation continues to unfold, it's crucial for all of us to stay informed. If you want to keep up with the latest developments, make sure to like this video, leave a comment with your thoughts, and most importantly, subscribe to Newscats for all your feline-delivered news updates. UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres has strongly condemned the attacks on peacekeepers, stating, "I have never seen in my time as Secretary-General any example of death and destruction as dramatic as what we are witnessing here. We see an enormous tragedy in Lebanon, and we must do everything to avoid an all-out war." His words underscore the gravity of the situation and the urgent need for de-escalation. The legal framework surrounding these events is complex. UN Security Council Resolution 1701, adopted in 2006, explicitly mandates the protection of UN personnel and authorises UNIFIL to take necessary actions to prevent hostile activities. Any deliberate attack on UN personnel is considered a grave violation of international humanitarian law. As tensions continue to simmer, the world watches with bated breath. The situation in Lebanon serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of peace in the region and the devastating impact of prolonged conflict on civilian populations. It also highlights the crucial role of international peacekeeping missions and the challenges they face in volatile environments. In times like these, it's more important than ever to stay informed and engaged with global events. The actions taken in the coming days and weeks could have far-reaching consequences for the entire region and beyond. As we continue to monitor this developing situation, remember that understanding these complex issues is the first step towards fostering peace and stability in our world. From the front lines of feline journalism, this is Ron de Parmesan, reminding you to stay curious, stay informed, and stay pawsome. Until next time, keep your whiskers twitching and your ears perked for the latest news. Meow. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for our next update. I'm Ron de Parmesan reporting for Newscats. Meow.